Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to start without Homie G Gart, because I've been waiting 20 minutes, and I kind of want to watch it. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. I love the presentation in these fucking directs, man. The presentation is so good, always. Like when you hear the... It's just like...
Oh, the time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Zaharas.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Yes.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Sounds like Sothis, alright.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
I love that they hired these voice actors again just to Smash is such a fucking huge deal. Oh! Did you see that shit, Amar? Like, how is that not hype as fuck, dude? Did you see that? Can I put this in 1080? Yeah. Actually, I only stream in 720, so I probably should just leave it at this. But, oh my lord, man. Look at that combo. Also, Homie G Claude. I fucking love all these characters, by the way. Hilda, Lorenz rather, and Claude. The Homie Gs. Okay. So... down tilt. Up B? Is that his up B? It looks like it. I mean, it looks kind of like Joker's, except it's with the Sword of the Creator. Which is super fucking cool. So I'm kind of wondering what properties it has. Alright, so he grabs him with the Sword of the Creator, and then fucking Superman Winston jumps on his ass and spikes him downward. I'm wondering if you could follow up on that with like a down air or something like that, or if you could even tech that move, because that'd be kind of interesting. Get wrecked, Homie G. Get fucking
So you
wrecked.
return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
It looks elastic. Yeah, that's kind of the thing about the Sword of the Creator, is like it's a whip sword. So it's really fucking cool. Also, that's a waifu. That is, in fact, a waifu.
Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
Whoa. What's up, Sabito? Sothis is not the real waifu. It is not the real waifu. That's waifu. Also, Marianne. Marianne is the real waifu.
Oh.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Hold on, I want to take a look at these.
With Areadbhar.
I want to, like, really take a look at these. Look at that old ass man.
Have anyone?
So she has a fucking projectile? Like, is that neutral B? And she looks really cool shooting that thing as well. Like, I'm gonna be pausing pretty frequently. Also, I don't care if Korra looks better than Byleth. Also, don't spoil, please. Don't spoil, please. I want to be fucking surprised. Shit. Oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck, Sabino, you got me off track. God damn it.
You should be able to handle the heroes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I repeated this a million times and Mars already heard, but I doubt you have. I've watched this 7 minutes in, and then I got in the shower, and then I came on stream. So I watched this from the beginning again. So as far as I can tell, you use these by changing the direction of your controller. I guess when you're inputting like a smash attack or something. I don't exactly know.
Have anyone? You should be able
But
to
that
handle
down
the
smash
heroes'
looks
relics.
so cool. Holy fuck, that looks so cool.
With Areadbhar, strike with superior reach.
That looks cool too.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
This looks so cool, man.
Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught.
Jeez.
Along with the sword of the creator. Each weapon matches a direction.
Yeah. Okay, that was pretty funny. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Your will and mine be now as one! To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
Cool imagery. I like that. Sneaking up on his... No, like in the game you...
Call.
What the fuck? Alexa. What the fuck?
Sorry, I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to either, you fucking bitch. Alright. So... So yeah, in the game you fish a lot. That's like a daily activity and it's kind of a meme. Omar. Omar. Well, at least she's like really old, okay? She looks like she's 5, but she's hella old, so that's fine. I mean, no, it's not fine, but... You know what I'm trying to say. Also, why does Homie
Yes,
Sakura
there
need
you
so
have
many
it.
fucking purple
Byleth
swords
from
on
Fire
his
Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll
look so
have
good.
instant access if you have the Super
look so
Smash
fucking
Bros.
good in
Ultimate
3D
Fighters
right
Pass,
now.
and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
All we need to know is that
First
Claude
off,
is best boy.
what is Fire Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem.
I'm a legal den for
But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
You hear that? The Fire Emblem police are coming.
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game. Or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
I used to think I would hate the combat in Fire Emblem, but I actually really like it.
When we
pretty
talk about tactical
time-consuming, but
games
it's
of that
actually
era,
pretty fun.
there were lots of ones in which you command tanks,
It's
aircraft,
very
and so on.
stressful in a good
But
way.
Fire Emblem was unique
Most
because
of the
each
time.
unit was a specific character,
Most of the
sort
time,
of like
it's
in
stressful
role-playing
in a
games.
good way. And you actually feel good beating a fucking map.
Plus, something made
Like,
it
you're not
stand
just
out
like,
from
oh,
other
no,
Nintendo
You're like, oh
products.
shit, that was fucking tough.
Characters could permanently die.
Facts.
That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
Look at Sakurai's bags under his eyes, man.
But really, if a
man gets
character
like
fell in
2 hours
battle,
sleep
you'd
every
lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you, but a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again.
Yeah.
Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
True.
Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack.
7
It's their
Fire
dance
Emblem
special.
characters.
There's actually
Dude,
a
literally,
reason for
like-
this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
Oh, that's a cool idea. That makes a lot of sense. That's cool.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
17 games?
I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、
How is he able to name all these?
暁の女神、新暗黒竜新紋章、覚醒イフヒーローズエコーズ風化設立
There you go, 17.
Hold on, how many games were released in 2017?
風化設立
What? Wait. 2017? Hold on, when did Fire Emblem Three Houses come out? Why did it say 2017? Oh, is that just like the announcement of when it came out? This game came out July 26, 2019. So I don't know.
There you
why-
go, 17.
Oh. Oh, it's a meme. Okay. It's a fucking joke. Okay, Sakurai, you got me.
今変な数え
Oh, I
方
got
So you
goofed on
saw
by
how I was
by
counting in a
Sakurai.
weird way, right?
Headbands.
I was counting in binary.
つまりこれが全部
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus
Yo,
1
Omar, look at that. You got a
3.
badge
So,
next to your
this
name,
would be
Bits
4,
Leader.
5, 6,
Tell me
7,
Tell me
and 8.
GMR, actually.
And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Yo, what the fuck?
畳の
Please
数を
build
数え
up.
る
Jesus.
目の数を数え
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
Best house.
Once
Best
you've
house.
chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their region.
Handsome boy.
It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
今回の風化雪月を
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
内容を見てきましたこれは
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
Sakurai privilege. SMH.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
True. I would have loved that though.
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Hold on. Like, Amar, there are just like, if you want to beat all 3 sides to Fire Emblem Three Houses, it will actually take you, if you wanted to get most of the shit done, I'm assuming around like 140 hours, maybe even more than that, if you really wanted to get in there and do all the shit. Like in my game, let me look at my game right now. Let's see how much we have. Yeah, I'm 50 hours in, and I just got to part 2 of the game. But at least 4 hours of that is AFK. But yeah. Hello, Mr. Gort. What's up, Chief? Gart, are you hose
The game
mad
has
that
multiple
Byleth
routes,
got
and
in?
the outcome of each
Because
is very
Drew is
different.
very hose mad. He is turbo.
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the
Also, I love
holidays
how
and such,
whenever
so
my-
we're filming 2 months in
My homie
advance
G's
of
come in
this
the
video's
chat. We just
release.
spam the fucking
Right now,
back.
it's
Like,
actually
such a
November.
weird emo. It's such a weird emo compared to a lot
Therefore,
of people.
some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
This character looks so cool so far.
So, this is our
Oh, I
new
love
fighter,
this music.
Byleth.
I love this music so much.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you
What?
can say
Byleth's
for them.
fast as shit in the
Throws are
game.
not their strong point either.
Wait, hold
Their
on.
grab lacks range.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But actually, you could.
Whoa, 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 hold on.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's
What? Really? That's not good, boys. That's not good. Like, right off the bat, that's not good. If he has, like, just around the same movement speed as Robin and airspeed. Whoo! And that makes me sad, because Byleth is actually pretty fast in the game. Also, do you see this guy over here? This guy, the gatekeeper? This guy is the best NPC in the whole fucking game. He literally talks to you every single day, and he's like, "Hey guys, being a gatekeeper is kind of shit, but at least like you're cool, I guess." Like that's literally his character. He stands there and complains about shit, but he's a positive guy. I know it sounds very conflicting, but you know, character development. Smiley face.
that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
Okay.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem
These
Three
animations are
Houses.
so cool.
They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword.
Hold on, I gotta let Jackson outside. Come on, Jackie. Come on, kitty. Meow. Meow. Swear to God, if he comes back here and rees at me, I'm gonna be so hose mad. That's what he does. I'll let him out of the room, and then he comes back again and goes meow, because he wants to be let outside.
For dash attacks and other moves.
How good is dash
For their
attack?
up smash
Dash attack doesn't look very good.
form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
Dash attack looks slow.
For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Okay.
For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip
Weird
sword
up air.
overhead.
That's a weird up air, but it's huge.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
I mean, that's a big up air.
The
boys.
up
Like,
spe-
look at that shit.
The hit detection for this attack lasts
really
for a
good.
relatively long time.
Especially if you're on Battlefield and like someone's on the top platform, you can just jump up and spam the shit out of that move. And they have to hold shield for a long time because it looks like it lasts a while.
The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this. It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Whoa!
you can do awful things like this.
The fuck? That's goofy.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now for the sideways inputs. This is Areadbhar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach,
Okay.
like so.
Forward air looks alright.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so
Whoa!
you should be able to beat it.
Wow.
Next, the side smash attack.
Pretty good,
This
man.
also has a long range. It'll
Hold on,
connect.
how much?
Next, does the same thing. You'd win out, so you should be able to
I don't know
beat
how
it.
much end lag is on that though.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Lord. Oh, look at the map. It's the marketplace. Why did they
Also,
choose the
if you add an
marketplace?
upward tilt, it will be stronger.
Looks like type of guy to only... Wait a minute, hold on. John looks like the type of guy to only lay K-roll range attacks and down smash on the opponent's 200%. What? Play. Psych. I'm not a fucking K-roll player. That's Amar. Amar's a K-roll player.
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side. Also, if you add an upward tilt,
Jeez,
it will
man.
be stronger.
That animation is so good.
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
His roll looks really slow though. Like, jeez.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker,
Amar. Not Omar.
so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
That range is nutty. That's
Or
like
downward
Ganon's
inputs.
smash attack range.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again,
Great
it has
anti-air.
excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance,
Jeez.
it'll still hit.
What the fuck? Why does that hit? Why does that hit from there?
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
This character looks really interesting.
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so
like
be
if
careful.
you win with Byleth, it's gonna feel really fucking good.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well,
Slow. Jeez.
although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
The tip of my spear hits harder than my... What? The fuck?
Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe
Jesus!
called Emir.
That breaks shields,
It's named
right?
after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It
Oh.
really is strong.
19 damage.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing
This
with the
one
axe
looks
back and
really
forth.
fucking fun.
As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike.
Oh my God.
It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Which
He's already
allows you
better
to
than
withstand
Falcon.
an
He's
attack.
good.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time,
Whoa!
it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you regret.
Correct.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms.
What?
While you're charging up, you can
Oh, look at
breeze
that.
past platforms like this to reach
Wow.
a lower area.
That's kind of
It
neat.
won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
Kind of neat.
Also, you can turn around during the move.
Also, I love this battle.
The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move,
gorgeous.
you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
Okay.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Okay.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Jesus,
With
look
that
at
much
that
power in a
knockback.
single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table.
A lot of damage for that.
It only
startup.
appears in a few neutral moves.
People want to date
You've
Lucina.
got the
I don't
neutral
understand
air
why.
attack.
I mean, Lucina's
This attack
cute.
is similar to a
She's
move
boring
of
as
Pit's
fuck,
and other
though.
fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
Okay.
It's also easy to create certain
Can you
combos
cross people
with
up with that? The range looks pretty small.
it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow.
What?
Forward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this
Can you
bow.
not counter it?
First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging
They don't realize Lucina will love her dad more than you. Yeah, that's true.
until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful.
Yeah, it looks powerful.
That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield.
What? Oh, that's good.
You can also change direction while in the
Wow.
stance. It works up until
That's
this
a pretty
point,
good projectile
but
voice.
if you
Pretty
keep
good.
holding the button,
You can create a
you
lot of pressure
unleash-
like that. Whoa!
powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
You can perform this move by
That's
keeping
not
the
even
buttons held
slow
down.
either.
You charge up power like so. Charge
That's
a bit more,
faster than
and then
charge
fire.
shot. That's like half the
But
fucking
again,
time.
you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it.
Okay.
Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it.
Okay.
So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Wait,
One
are there multiple maps of Fire Emblem Three Houses? I guess so. Because this is the monastery. What is this? Ah, what was the word for that? Shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep
Once
it
you've
going.
entered the stance,
This is like
you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to
Sure,
use against
itself.
fighters who have a
Yes.
move with a reflector effect.
yeah. This
But you
is
could
sure.
always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal
Almost
a
30
sudden blow
damage.
to opponents.
Wow.
So you need to think carefully when
That's a
using
really
this
good
projectile
voice.
weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you team up with the mysterious
Never
Selphus
gonna use
and
it,
launch
but
an
okay.
attack together.
というものになっています。ソティスが誰であるのか何なのかというのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the
points.
default
Yeah,
and
2K John
odd-numbered
coin?
color variations
Fuck yeah,
are male,
that's good.
while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth,
What? Oh, that's great. Look at that shit. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Oh, it's funny.
and fifth colors are, as you can see,
That's
reminiscent
funny.
of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier.
Okay.
And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
Yes.
Didn't we see this variation in the final Smash?
Areadbhar.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Areadbhar Monastery. This is how Areadbhar Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one
That's
stage.
what it is. Okay.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Oh, okay. It's all in one.
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the market-
Oh, Homie G. Homie G. Alright, look. You guys are Homie Gs. But no one's as much of a Homie G as Dedu. Okay, that's all we need to say. Peppa Hands Dedu.
place. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
Yes,
The
that is
guests
what a
that appear
marketplace
here
is
are
for.
students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one.
This may or may not end up with just one eye.
There are vendors on
Sorry,
either
Gart.
side.
If you want me to do ASMR,
In the
man.
original game, these are important
I do it
booths where you buy
spontaneously.
all sorts of things.
Or you get, what, 10k John coins? Is it 10k John coins? Yeah, take 10k John coins, boys. You know? Well, let me modify an emote really quick. Oh, look at this dumb bullshit. Hold on. I hate this. I hate this shit. Nah, man. It's gotta be 10k. It's gotta be something special, alright?
But here you can break them, you see.
Man, fuck your stalls!
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
That's cool.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the
Gatekeeper, let's
gatekeeper.
go.
You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform.
Whoa!
Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Oh. It's kinda neat.
you'll come crashing back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building.
What the fuck is this shit?
And the guests in the reception hall are
Petra.
Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire,
Amar, which one is
and
your
as
waifu?
such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
True. She kinda bitched up.
Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
It's cool.
However,
Byleth's
Byleth can't
dead as
actually
hell
reach it,
after that
even
happened.
though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we
Oh,
go.
look at that.
I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table.
Black Eagle House hit different.
Like
Because
so.
all the waifus are there, that's why, Amar.
Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
I love that. It's so cool.
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
Golden Deer, boys! Let's go. I love Golden Deer.
It's similar to the bridge of Elden stage. The guests are from the
Like-
Golden Deer.
Oh, man. I'm gonna play through all the different routes in Fire Emblem, but You know, after playing Golden Deer, I'm not even done Golden Deer, but they're just so fucking iconic. They're so good. I love them all so much, man. Oh, especially Marianne. Oh, Marianne is the waifu boys.
Claude, Hilda, and
Claude
Lauren.
is so fun.
They belong to the
as a
Lester
character
Alliance.
as well. And his voice actor is a really cool guy in real life. Just
Because it's an
game
alliance
is
of many
special
noble
to me.
families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude
True.
is the sharpest of the bunch.
facts.
Incidentally, both Claude and
I thought it
Hilda
was
are the
gonna be
names of
more.
characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War,
But I actually
the
love
fourth
them.
title
It's
in the
pretty
Fire
good.
Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The
Facts.
naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training.
That's a
As
good
for the
detail.
bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and
Hilda
simple.
is best girl. Hilda's
You can
pretty
expect
good.
plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen.
Hold on.
You could also say it's a place where the Failnaught really shines.
Wait, hold on. Who's best girl in Golden Deer? Okay, best girl's Marianne for sure. And then it goes Hilda and then Lysidia. Right? Or maybe Hilda and Lysidia are combined into number 2 spot. I don't know.
You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's
Nice.
a place where the Failnaught really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
Don't make me say the N-word. Bruh. Are you ready to get
The
canceled,
last
Gar?
area is the Cathedral, only with some platforms.
This looks
you can
gorgeous, by the way. Look at the stage. It looks so good. What a fucking nice stage. What a nice place to fight. Also, you got Waifu Rhea back there, and Flane, and Sedith. Sedith is a way better character than I thought he'd be, as well. I love Sedith.
pass through.
It's kind of an
The guests
asshole, but
appearing in
it's
the
great.
Cathedral are Sedith, Flane, and Rhea. There's Sedith,
all
who
good.
appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flane. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities.
God is coming for part 2.
I
of the
feel
end.
that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense
Make
battles will
3
be
houses
waged.
stage legal. Smiley face.
It'll cycle through each location
Use them
in
in
about
tournaments.
2.5
Smiley
minutes.
face. Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side.
Man, I gotta take a fat pee-pee right
Alright,
now.
here we go, Joker.
How close are we to finishing this? Fuck. I gotta take a fat pee-pee, boys. I gotta trim my neck meat. My fucking neck meat is it's pretty hairy right now. One might even say I'm a neck beard.
Joker!
What?
That's precisely 5 players
Sakura,
per
what are you
side.
saying?
Alright,
I said I gotta trim my neck meat.
here we go, Joker.
Pepper hands, Joker.
And Hero!
Bruh.
Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
Sakurai, what the fuck?
By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
My neck meat looks like pubes.
But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily.
Sakurai's a
This is
roller.
bad.
He's bad.
Bennigan's. I better keep my distance. I'll use
My
this
neck
chance
meat
to
is
attack.
clean.
Got him.
Aren't you
That's
special?
scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Amar, we're team neck meat out here, okay?
He perfect shielded that, huh? Good one. If I do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good, there's Mom.
Mom.
You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
That was sick. Oh my god!
I feel like the enemy might...
Oh my god, I hope they have Swift as Wind as a song. Oh my god, I'm really fucking excited. Hold on, boys. I need to show you this song really quick. Hold on. You need to listen to the song. I'm sure... Hold on. Here it is. If they have this song, I'm literally going to bust a fucking nut, okay? Song is so good. Oh, song is so good, man.
I get this smash ball.
Try artichoke.
See? They got it.
What? A Hago cheese dip?
But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance.
Really? What was my YouTube recommendations? I didn't see, but it probably is the same. We seem like we have similar interests in shit.
There's another smash ball.
Oh, also I finished the Goblin Slayer video. I finally finished it.
Now.
Oh,
What
it
are
was
you
tough.
charging up for?
It was tough, but I did it. I need to render it.
There's still more.
The song is called Swift as Wind. Fire Emblem 3 houses Swift as Wind. It's literally a immaculate song. It's so good.
Go on. You can
It
take
is
the hammer,
trash.
but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Easy Sakurai.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
Yo, Byleth kind of cute though. I'm not talking about female Byleth.
It can be
either.
fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Neck me. Yes! Let's go. Okay.
Now, about the additional
Boys.
music.
Boys. If Swift as Wind is not in this song, in the song list, I will fucking kill myself, okay? Spacebar.
Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
Fuck!
11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English.
Hold on. I'm finding something to kill myself with. Game. Fuck everyone in chat. Fuck your name. Swift as Wind isn't in here. In my life, I'm gonna stab myself with a knife. That's all I have to say. God damn it. Hang myself with guitar strings. Yeah, I can't sing.
I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board.
Wow, new spirits.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
I'm actually so sad, boys.
Sothis is Legend class.
Legend class.
Also, there's a new
Just
class
because she's a lolly, huh?
a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the
That's a
Mii Fighter
lolicon, she makes
costumes.
my
Please take a look.
Monster cap. We're getting bigger every day, Chads. Bigger every day. The heart attack is coming. Can I get banned on Twitch for joking about killing myself? Is that a monk at TOS? What? Assassin's Creed. I literally don't give a fuck about any of this shit. No Cuphead is one, that's what's great. Wow, Mega Man! Skip. Skip. Do that, boy. Give me this. I get beat by a rabbit, I'm fucking done. This is goofy. Playing against Mii Gunner, or any Mii character for that example, is like the least fun thing in the fucking world.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
Okay.
It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well.
Pretty good song.
After purchasing a
I
costume,
haven't
I
played
recommend
Cuphead.
using the sharing feature.
But,
If someone has created a Mii fighter, you
Has
can play
amazing
using the
reviews.
costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
okay.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Is there gonna be
And
a
now,
Fighter
with the addition
Pass?
of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added.
I did see Santa.
But I
gonna
must
have a
say,
bad time.
this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there?
Facts.
When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Advanced camping.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line.
Really?
I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Holy shit. What in God's name? What? Okay. Like... Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why are there so many? Why are there so much DLC? Like, it's cool. That's insane. I'm like really happy about this, but I'm not like, it's not hitting me yet that there's gonna be 6 more DLC fighters. That's fucking nuts. Oh my god. I'm breaking my Switch in half. Okay. Okay, dude. Just send me a link on Steam. I forgot to fucking enable it. I don't even know how I enable it. I'll have to look that up.
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time.
One more fighter.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development.
Let's explain Challenger packs in one bundle, available pre-purchase January 28th. I might get it. Song request? No. I don't know how I set that up. I think I have to do it with Nightbot. Amar, Byleth is released January 28th. So yeah. I'll make all this shit. I'm not a cool guy streamer yet.
So please keep an eye out.
But
and now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it.
JoJo boys.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Rex? No. No.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Just give me Rex.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
No.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
Huh.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world. Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
Cool.
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Celebration of baldness.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
I have like a hang now, it's bothering the shit out of me.
The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC,
God, it's crazy.
which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Does Sakurai ever sleep? Like seriously, does this man ever fucking sleep, guys? I don't understand. But that's cool. Like, to summarize my thoughts on this, Byleth looks really weird and kind of technical. Byleth's hot. Female Byleth's hot. Male Byleth is wood. It's a piece of wood. The weapons look really fucking cool. The moves look cool. They look kind of unsafe though, and like laggy. But they look really strong. Homie G's are great. And ASMR Man 93 is expensive. So that's basically my thoughts. That's basically my thoughts right there.